So sorry that this took so long to put out, but I've been distracted with things like such as work and other things going on in my life. But this is the second part to the first part of the how I can improve my game and how others can improve their game series, and we shall get into it. Also, if you want to make sure to check out my Twitch, I'm live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. The weekdays are going to be from 6 to 10 Central Standard Time, and then the Saturday will vary depending on if I have work or if I need to, or if I sleep in or something. But normally it will either start noon if I don't go to work or after 3 if I do. And then also, if you want to make sure to follow my Twitter, Facebook, and I'm also coming out with an Instagram. Facebook and Twitter are going to have updates towards any live streams, any new content coming out on YouTube, and also Instagram is going to be behind the scenes, so things that I don't actually post on Facebook or Twitter. Links will be in the description, and then also if you click on my profile, it will also be up on my banner. So to save time, I'm going to be cutting out a lot of footage, so me loading in and everything, but with this, the lag was still prompt from the first game. It was very subtle. Sometimes it would happen, sometimes it wouldn't. With this, it was still there. But with how I'm pushing, this is such an open area, so many different angles to be shot from. I shouldn't have pushed it in the first place, but I know sometimes you can kind of get lucky with it. However, with the lag, I push in a weird spot and it ends up killing me. Not being a very team-based player. That's a white. Turn rug. Okay, dude, this is a little crazy. Reloading. So as of right now, I'm actually pushing into their spawn, which is kind of always a bad idea, whether you're lagging or not, because the odds of you winning a spawn push are pretty slim because they're just going to keep coming back to kill you. So, I mean, really, I should have probably sat back and tried to snipe him, because as you'll see, I don't see one of them because he's in kind of a weird spot, and it ends up killing me for that. And I should have switched up and hit him from a distance. Jeez. So I actually push in here, and I know I shouldn't have because of the fact that I just died. I actually do get a kill from it, but I sit there and I play too aggressively on this, and I just died from a certain angle in here, and I don't peek in a way that it could have helped me. I don't switch my angle, and so I just sit in one spot, and it ends up getting me killed.
Reloading. Yeah, target down. Lock it down.
Are they even pushing? Jesus. So after just dying in this cave twice now, I then keep pushing because, you know, once you die once, you get more aggressive, you get a little pissed off. And so as I push in here, I'm at a disadvantage because I'm sprinting and my gun's down. Not to mention, there are still hints of lag here and there, which I'm not going to say that it was all because of the lag, but I should have been a little more cautious when hitting this corner. The guy was there to back me up. So at this point, I don't know what's going through my mind because I've pushed this thing 4 separate times now, and neither one of those times has worked. And so it's just kind of like when there's that kid camping in the corner and you push him 15 times and he kills you 15 times, and then finally you get him and you feel really accomplished, but really you're just hurting yourself. I should have just not pushed it at this point. So here there's a couple things that I could have improved on. One, I never checked any corners about my spawn. Two, it was kind of poor timing because Call of Duty spawn is just kind of poor. But they end up camping our spawn because of the flag, and they start trying to take our flag, and I never actually checked that corner. When I spawned in, I just rushed to go again at the cave and hit them from the cave, and I shouldn't have pushed either one of those. Confused as to why. So I'm already getting shot at this point. I know you probably haven't seen the whole thing, but I've been getting pecked at from again over by our spawn because I just died from over there. But as I'm getting pecked at, I push into the cave thinking it's more safe over there, and it results in me rushing in there without being able to check corners, and it costs me a death. It makes it so... So I sat there and I heard someone above me. I don't know how, but it just sounded like someone was above me, and I got impatient. I started pushing and I rushed this ladder after they just called in a VTOL, and you can kind of guess where it's going from here. I should not have pushed this ladder. I should have pushed on a different angle. Come on. Okay, I got two things on this one. First of all, this guy was a little bitch because he just sat in the spawn for the whole entirety of the game, I guess. And two, if he didn't, this was just a really unlucky spawn, but I just spawned here, so I assumed it was safe, and as I round the corner, I get fucking nailed, and I don't understand how. So again, I'm pushing out in the open area, and as I'm pushing out, apparently someone sees me, but I cannot see them because of the way the angles are set up, and then also because I'm also at a disadvantage now, because my gun is now in the sprint motion, so I have longer to ADS too. 5 feet left of where I was. Okay, again, I got two things here. First of all, when I was actually in the game, I was having problems actually jumping onto the ledge, as you'll see. And two, I never actually turn around and clear A where they're supposed to be spawning. I always just kind of assume it's empty because everyone should be hiding in the cave or rug shop or hiding around the map, versus, as you'll see.
Come on, jump!
Don't ask me what my train of thought here was, but I start pushing B because I think I guess I saw the enemies take it, so all of a sudden they went to objective mode because it was like, well, if I'm not doing very well on kill mode, I better do some objective mode. So I push it and it actually bites me in the ass. So this one actually confused me because on my screen during the game, I felt as if I hit him, mainly in the head, but now I'll slow it down and I'll actually let you see it, but I should have won this fight, but I think it was either just poor hit reg or I was just very slightly off, but either way I should have won this fight.
Okay.
On this one, personally, I think I just get a little unlucky. I get a kill, and then instantly I get traded by the enemy still hiding in their spawn, and I should have just backed off as soon as I hit the first kill, but really I didn't know or see him until it was too late.
Yeah.
So this actually frustrates me because I think this is more on my mouse part, but I'm not entirely sure, but it actually swaps my weapons. And it will be at random variables. Like it happens like once, twice, 3 times a match randomly, and it always gets me killed. I don't know how to stop it because I don't actually touch any of the parts to switch weapons. At this point, it's pretty much just like every other death that I've had in the cave. I'm just getting too aggressive. I'm pushing the same people, not pushing the correct angles. I'm rushing in. And I just need to stop it entirely because this is just one of my worst maps.
The game or my mouse. Either way.
Right here, I should have jumped out this window, pushed from a different angle, and easily killed this guy, but I don't. So this actually made me mad because it would not actually let me cap it until I was like almost on the base of the flag, but then it was letting him cap it even though he's like 10 feet away from the flag. So that's pretty much what ends up killing me. Again, I just need to stay off the slider. I just have terrible luck with it normally, unless I'm running a pistol, and in which I should not touch this thing. Again, guys, if you made it to the end of this video, my socials will be tagged in here somewhere, and then they're going to be in that down in the description. Also, they're on my YouTube page. If you like the video, like, subscribe, comment. I'm going to try to push more videos out every Tuesday and Thursday, as those are the only days I'm not streaming, and I would like to actually have a set schedule for that. And then also, let me know what you think about what content you want to see. If you like more PC building, I could play more PC building simulator. If you like more first-person shooters, I could start a Spec Ops: The Line series. I could start a Destiny series. I could start I got a couple FPS games I could start easily. So if you want to see that, just let me know down in the comment sections down below.